Hello, welcome to IT Security Labs. Today we're completing day 9 of Advent of Cyber Challenge, and this is all about malware analysis. So we'll be trying to do some reverse engineering of this malware here. By the time you are done with this room, you should be able to understand the foundations of analysis of malware samples safely, and then the fundamentals of .NET binaries. We use a tool called DNSpy for decompiling malware that's written in .NET, and then you can build an essential methodology for analyzing malware source code. So this is a wonderful room. I went ahead and read all this stuff here. If you have not dealt with malware, this will definitely get you to that spot where you can know what to look for. In this case, we are going to go straight to our task at hand. But before we can answer any of these questions, let's go to the machine. And in this virtual machine, let's open. Okay, so just double click DNSpy. So they're saying we can go to File, Open. Then you go to PC, Desktop Artifacts, Show all types of files, and we should see our malware. So let's maximize that. File, Open. So go to Desktop Artifacts, and if you change the file type to all types for file, this one will show up. And let's load it. Okay, so expanding this one here, we do have a few functions here. The main function is down here. We can load it and see what it's doing. And then we also have implant. So this malware is probably putting a C2 implant. We have post-it, which I'm assuming will be sending data to the C2. We have a sleeper that's handling the sleep. It's using count as a number. So count is probably defined somewhere in the main here. So how often it is sleeping. And then we have a decryptor and an encryptor. So this is classic malware. First question is, what HTTP user agent was used by the malware for connection request to C2 server? So they're connecting to this McGreedy C2 server, that domain over there, it looks like. Well, let's look in the get. All right, in the get here was when you send a get request, that's when you can send your user agent. We see that we have this long user agent here. This can be used for detection by defenders. All right. What HTTP method used to submit the command execution output? Okay, let's see. Coming back here, the method was post right there. So it was in the same location. What key is used by the malware to encrypt or decrypt the C2? So we can look in this encryptor function or decryptor function. But in the encryptor function here, it says encoding ASCII. Oh, this one says keys, right there, secure keys. So this will be the one. So an attacker will encrypt their their payloads so that it can be decrypted at runtime or in memory. What is the first HTTP URL used by the malware? We found this one in the main function earlier. Is this McGreedy domain here? Oh, wait a second. What is the first HTTP URL used by the malware? Oh, they are also combining string plus reg, so it's /reg. I was like, why is that not the correct one? There we go. How many seconds is the hard-coded value used in the sleep function? So we found the sleep function, and it's using count. So if you go back to main, where did they define the count? Control F, count. Or if you look around here, oh yeah, it's right there near the top. It's 15,000. So this will be in milliseconds. So it looks like they want it in seconds. There's two values, so it will be 15 seconds. What is the C2 command the attacker uses to execute commands via cmd.exe? Okay, so for that one, we'll go back here. You notice that there's shell. That's the shell command that they're using. All right, so shell uses execute command to function on the OS. This one was hard for me to find other than reading the stuff. What is the domain used by the malware to download another binary? So let's check. I think I saw two domains here. This was the first one with /reg, but right here they're pointing to another skykit.exe binary. So the domain is whatever is in there. I believe we just want the domain, so we remove all that. And that was it. It's a very, very fun room where you learn malware analysis. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, subscribe, and hope to see you on day 10.